That's why we decided to revolt and take the destiny of our countries into our own hands.
They said a nation, landlocked and overlooked, could never rewrite its destiny. But in the heart of West Africa, a quiet storm is brewing. Under the leadership of President Ibrahim Traoré, Burkina Faso is not just rising, it is architecting a masterpiece of sovereignty, one silent, stunning project at a time. This is not just development, it is a declaration of independence. This is the story of how a nation, with its own hands, is building the future it was never supposed to have. For every African, for every Burkinabe, this is your anthem. It began with a simple, rotting fruit. A sea of tomatoes, symbols of wasted potential, while imported paste flooded the markets. No more. Enter the $8 million tomato processing plant, a precision-built fortress of food sovereignty. This is not just a factory, it is a revolution in concrete and steel. It turns local harvests into national wealth, slashing reliance on foreign imports and keeping millions of francs circulating within the Burkinabe economy. It has created over 150 direct jobs and ignited an entire ecosystem from farmers to transporters, proving that true power lies in processing what you plant. Burkina Faso didn't ask for permission, it built its own solution. Tomatoes need roads, nations need control. The $120 million Bobo-Dioulasso Ivory Coast motorway is so much more than asphalt. It is the vein of a new economy. This strategic corridor connects a landlocked nation to the world on its own terms, breaking historical chokeholds and slashing transport costs. It is a bold statement. Burkina Faso will dictate its own trade, its own flow, its own future. Communities are springing to life along its path, a testament to a country building its way out of isolation, mile by proud mile. How do you power a revolution? The Yelen solar power program is bringing electricity to over 300,000 people in 150 villages for the very first time. This is light that powers clinics to save lives, classrooms to educate minds, and markets to grow businesses. Maintained by local technicians and powered by the relentless African sun, Yelen is energy independence in its purest form. It is the spark igniting a new, self-sufficient economy. A nation's strength is measured by the health of its people. The Bobo-Dioulasso Regional University Hospital rises as a new temple of sovereignty. This state-of-the-art facility brings world-class healthcare to the people, staffed by Burkinabe professionals trained to heal their own. It is a promise. No more long journeys for care, no more suffering in silence. This is a system reset, ensuring that the heartbeat of the nation remains strong. Water is life, and for too long, it was a luxury. The Ziga 2 Dam is a monumental project reclaiming control over life itself. It will provide a stable, clean water supply to hundreds of thousands, ending the dry taps and long walks that plague the capital. It is climate resilient, publicly focused, and integrated into a national plan for water security. This is the foundation upon which a healthy, thriving society is built. A home is more than shelter. Dignity. The Faso Mayo Urban Development Project is building 50,000 sustainable, affordable homes, complete with schools, clinics, and green spaces. This is a city designed for people, not profit. For teachers, nurses, and laborers. Built with local materials and local labor, it is injecting life into the domestic economy and providing a foundation of stability from which families can dream and achieve. Wealth must grow, not leak away. Burkina, the first state-owned bank, is a financial revolution. It serves the farmers, the entrepreneurs, the women, and the forgotten, offering low-interest loans and mobile banking to those ignored by international banks. This is not a profit machine. It is an empowerment engine, integrated with housing and agricultural projects to ensure that economic growth is shared by all. In the 21st century, data is destiny. The $150 million PAC digital project is building Burkina Faso's digital fortress. With national data centers over 70% complete, the nation's records, from finances to healthcare, will be secured on home soil. Public services are going online, cutting corruption and red tape. This is digital liberation, ensuring that Burkina Faso controls its own information and its own future in the digital age. The silent transformation continues underfoot. The urban water sector project has already delivered piped water to over 610,000 people and sanitation to 440,000 more. This is a strategic overhaul, bringing clean, reliable water directly to households and ending the era of the jerry. It is a fundamental promise kept. Access to clean water is a right, not a privilege. In rural Burkina, wealth grazes in fields. The livestock sector development project is modernizing this ancient currency. Through vaccination drives, processing facilities, and access to credit, Herders are transforming from subsistence farmers into commercial entrepreneurs. This is a fusion of tradition and innovation, ensuring that the animals that symbolize heritage now also symbolize prosperity. This is the silent revolution. This is the blueprint for true independence, built not with loud speeches, but with silent, unwavering action. From solar panels to sovereign data, from red gold to rural banks, Burkina Faso is stitching itself back together with threads of resilience and pride. The world watches, stunned, as a nation it underestimated quietly builds a future brighter than anyone imagined. This is Burkina Faso. This is African excellence. This is pride. What do you think? Is the West now learning from Burkina Faso's model of sovereignty? Share your pride in the comments below. Want to witness more of this glorious renaissance? Subscribe now and hit the bell icon. We are dedicated to unveiling the untold stories from Black Post about Black culture, civilization, and the evidence of our glorious past and powerful future. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next chapter of The Awakening.